Hello, Anderson PTO. I'm so sorry I can't be there with you guys tonight. I actually do enjoy it. It's fun to connect, and yeah, connect as a PTO team and just plan and celebrate and share and work together as a team to help keep our school improving and all the fun stuff you guys do. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight. A little bit just of a crazy night at our house, but honestly, to be totally frank, it was one of those nights I forgot to let my wife know, so she has some other appointments and it was just not going to work of her racing back and me bringing kids. So anyway, I'm sorry I can't be there in person. But yeah, I'd love to share just some things that are on the top of my brain and heart about what's coming up and what's going on at Anderson. Of course you all know, we just started and launched the One School One Book program. Mrs. Majeski is amazing. And she really organizes and runs that and launches it. And my job is just to celebrate it, join in, and keep it exciting and pumped up every day. We do trivia in our morning announcements. We've made it really accessible for all kids to be able to read those chapters or get them read to them. It's really cool. And we are seeing a lot of success. The website that Mrs. Majeski made that has every chapter that's read out loud by a staff member is getting a lot of traffic. Almost 200 people, 200 visits or 200 clicks that first night. So that was really, really cool. And we're excited to watch that grow and just so we can read a book together and celebrate good literature. We have a huge event that we are in the middle of planning. It's going to be a really, really fun family event that I know will be connecting with PTO in different ways that you guys can be engaged and support. But every staff member is going to be there, or almost every staff member is going to be there. So in terms of people and volunteers, we'll have plenty of people there. So more to come about that. But that's going to be our family event. I believe it's on February 23rd. If my memory serves me correctly. So looking forward to that event. It's Kindness Month. As you know, every month we have a superpower we're talking about. Last month we just finished up leadership and we are moving into kindness. So obviously with Valentine's, this month of February is the Kindness Month. So we're gonna talk a lot about kindness, just being kind to everyone. Especially the people that annoy you, and especially the people that maybe are not being kind to you, but how to be kind. So we're gonna be reading books in every class, having class discussions about it. And of course, we have Mrs. Marinacci and a team created a whole choice board for teachers to pick all kinds of activities. And we just made it really easy for our teachers to be able to do a lot of kindness talk and learning in their classrooms. And hopefully that shows up in your homes as well in terms of the fruit of them learning and being more kind, especially to their siblings. It's also Black History Month. One of the things I'm looking forward to do is my goal is to go to every classroom and do a read aloud with them, depending on the age group, and doing a read aloud to help talk about Black History Month, talk about amazing African-American, Black Americans who have continued to make our country a great place. And just to celebrate and talk about Black history. So we're going to talk about that. We are so excited. It's been COVID kind of locked the doors down, and then school's always busy, crazy, but we are of course so excited to welcome volunteers back into the building. And we've started that where any parent could click a Google form that we sent out in the newsletter and volunteer, and they let us know like what capacity they want to volunteer. They want to come in every day, they want to come in randomly, or do they want to do projects at home or whatever. And so we also had sent a survey to our staff. So staff also said what kind of volunteers they want. Do I want someone to come into my classroom? Do I want someone to help with copies? Do I want somebody to help with projects that they can take home? And so now we have all these teachers that have said, here's the need. We have all these parents who've said, or guardians or grandparents who said, hey, we can help. And we are working to make those matches. And when I say we, it's Mrs. Marinacci. That's one of the tasks she is working on, is connecting our teachers' needs with the parent volunteering desires. And we already have people coming in. It started this week, and so we're excited to get that started, make sure we got a really good system, and then of course grow it as needed. So there's never a time when our teachers don't have someone available to help them if they want it and need it. So we're excited about that. It's cool. It's just great to have parents around. I love saying hi. And then if you haven't heard, the news was shared with the 4th grade parents of Mrs. Lucci's 4th grade parents. But Mrs. Lucci is needed to resign from her job, and this is a wonderful, positive thing for her and her family. Her husband got a big promotion in his job, and they are moving to Minnesota, and it was one of those things where it needed to happen now. And she feels heartbroken that she has to resign. She loves Anderson. She loves her students, but it was we say family first all the time. And I say that all the time, and I mean it. And this is one of those times where, yeah, she needs to be a wife and a mom first, and then, and that's hard because she loves her kids and loves her job. But she needs to, just help with that whole move and house hunting and changing to everything. So she's resigning. Next Friday will be her last day at Anderson. We have already wrapped up our interviews for her replacement. And I can't announce that yet, but we have selected someone that we're excited about welcoming to Anderson and supporting her to take over for Miss Lucci. So that's just a little bit of update and news about that. So I promised it wouldn't be too long, but that was kind of long. Sorry. Have a great meeting, everybody. Sorry I couldn't be there. Please let me know if you have any questions, something comes up, man, shoot me an email. You guys all have my phone, and you probably all will see me tomorrow anyway. So come see me, come ask me. Let's solve any problems that come up. And thanks for all you guys do. Adios. Bye.